Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, hope you're doing very well. And as I sit down, I realise that these videos are going to be released the week before Christmas. Time flies, a whole year is almost elapsed. What a year it has been, some great shirts, many money spent, and hopefully the two that I'm going to show you this week are just as worthy. Today I have a shirt that, well, I suppose it gives you an idea where I got it from. Got it from eBay, so buying from eBay, for me, you never know quite what you're going to receive, but I hope that this is going to be something pretty cool. It's a club that, or should I say, it's a country that I've only got one shirt for, I think. Yeah, just one, so I'd be pretty pleased to add a second one to it. So let's just get it open and see what it looks like, shall we? Oh, I've got a card. Thank you for buying from them. Okay. Ta-da. Now then, let's look at the old rear, if we can do. Okay then, so it is a white body of a shirt. Now there are some slightly fainter grey-silver diagonal lines running across the back there. Now we have sponsors and we also have the manufacturer there, if you can make it out there. And also we have some text on the back of the neck. If we bring it around to the front, we have, of course, the tag. And there we go. So we have a continuation of the white and also those sort of grey-silver diagonals, but now we have this sash, this sort of burgundy sash, I guess you run across the front, and certainly plenty more sponsors on the front and also on the sleeve. And it looks like possibly a maybe a club patch there. Everything here is screen printed on, so apart from the crest, which is pretty cool, I suppose. And it's actually almost feels like it's got glitter in it, but it's just the fabric they've used to help the gold pop out there. Do anybody recognise this team? I'll be honest with you, if you were to have shown me this shirt, I probably would have not recognised it. I'd heard of the team before, but I don't think I'd have been able to jump out and say. So if you have done, very well done. Has a little gold insert on the top there, has the manufacturer's tags, maybe it's a manufacturer you're not familiar with. Again, I'd heard of them, but this is the first time I've added it to my collection. So yeah, let me adjust the mannequin and I'll come back to you with some information. Okay then, so there is a shirt, and before I jump into it, I'll say that when I made the purchase, it was a small that I did buy, and I knew that. And there's two reasons for that. Firstly, because it was advertised with the chest measurement, and that seemed to correspond more with a UK medium. And secondly, anytime, or not anytime, but a lot of time I buy for shirts for teams that are based in South America, they seem to size up. So I've got plenty of mediums and they've actually turned out to be large. So I thought, well, coupled with the actual sizes presented, if I buy small, it might large up, go up size to medium, and it seems to have done that. It fits. I mean, it's not as loose as some of the mediums I have, but it's also seems to fit quite decently, bearing in mind, of course, the mannequin is much wider than I am. But who is the team, I suspect you're all asking, and it is Deportes Tolima, and this is their third shirt from 2019, so quite a few seasons old now. Of course, I bought it from eBay, and it cost me £40, so not a cheap shirt, but not something ridiculously expensive. Now, it seems like online there's a bit of indecisiveness when it comes to the actual version of the shirt. Some places say it's an away shirt, some places say it is the third shirt, and of course I told you it's the third shirt, and that's based on what my research seems to follow. Now, also the fact on the tag it says number 3 kind of suggests to me that it is their third shirt. Their primary colours are generally sort of burgundy mainly, and then the away shirt has a white. It's not uncommon for some teams when they do release a third shirt to then incorporate both the club's colours. You think, well, it doesn't really stand out then, what's meant to clash, but that's just what they do sometimes. Classic Football Shirts also have just recently had a drop of Tolima shirts on their website. They don't have this shirt. They have the home and the away for about 3 seasons worth. So yeah, I think that kind of backs up my theory that this must be a third shirt. And also, incidentally, if you're interested in getting one of these shirts following this video, they're much cheaper than what I paid for. But of course, this one isn't available, so swings and roundabouts there. Now, this one comes from, with regards to the team, the Tolima Department, which is a region, area of Colombia. Yes, I think this is only my second Colombian shirt, so it's been definitely overdue there. Now, the club was founded in 1954, so not a super old team. Now, the club plays in the top division of Colombian football, and the season has pretty much literally only just finished. It seems like South American football is a year to year, and of course, we are at the end of the year now. In the first half of the season, so like a lot of leagues in South America and Central America, there's a first half and a second half. The club finished mid-table, so not a particularly outstanding one. In the second half of the season, so the one that has technically just finished, the club finished in 4th position, which is clearly an improvement. And this allowed them access to the next stage of playoffs, and they got to the semi-final stage, which they just missed out getting through to the final. So, pretty decent season for them, I'd say. Last season, they finished in 3rd place in the aggregated table, so that's like the combined table. So it clearly shows that they are one of the stronger teams right now in the country, though not obviously one of the best teams. And in fact, they have won the league title 3 times before, but they are still some way behind the most successful teams in the country's history. Now, this shirt is manufactured by a company called Sheffy. It's one that I am aware of. I've known that they exist, but it's never obviously anything that I've owned previously. Now, they are an all-purpose sportswear manufacturer and come from Colombia. In fact, they come from the same region where this club is based. It makes sense that they would make their football shirts. Now, they've been around since 1994, and they have manufactured shirts for a number of other teams also in the country. In fact, I think Classic Football Shirts have dropped another team from Colombia, and it's more Sheffy shirts, so I suppose that's a chance for me to grab another one. Now, you know you're in South America clearly because of the number of sponsors that are just plaguing this shirt. That's just something that happens. I mean, this is quite a bold one. It stands out, but maybe if you were to remove that, it would actually be a pretty nice, clean shirt. I don't mind the sleeve ones and the ones on the shoulders because they kind of are a little bit hidden there. Now, as I mentioned, the club usually plays in this burgundy, and they also play in the golds. It's a gold and burgundy home shirt, which is actually mirrors the flag of Tolima, where the club is based. So I think I quite like that when that works like that. On the back of the neck, I did say it had some text, and it simply says, "My blood is red and my heart is gold," which I think is a great motto when you, of course, you consider the colour scheme of the club there. Now, the most recent shirts that have been released follow the same style. Same colours, same amount of sponsors, really, and it's still with the same manufacturer there. Now, this is, like I mentioned, my only second Colombian shirt. I think the one is Atlético Nacional, which are the best team from the country. But, you know, if I can grab that other one from Classic Football Shirts, then 3 is a pretty decent number, at least, to be starting off with. So there we go. Yeah, I picked this up from eBay. It has some, I don't know, sort of stars and the Sheffy running down the sides there. So it breaks up the front and the back. So it shows that there's a little bit of effort has gone put into this design. So yeah, when it comes to sizing, I guess just get your regular size if you like your shirts to be a little bit baggier, I guess, or if you want it to be sort of more tightly fitting, get a size below. Yeah, it's a difficult one. You just, yeah, go with what you think. Now, on Classic Football Shirts, when you buy it, I don't know how they've advertised it as. You'll just get what you get, I suppose. But there we go. That is it. That's the end of Tuesday. The next time I release a video, I'll be on Christmas holiday, and then it'll be the weekend, and then yeah, there we go. Another year has gone. So as always, thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.